Hey guys, welcome back already. I'm ThaMies as always, and today we're dropping in with an entirely new team to use for the rest of the week. And well, we've been toying around. We got some new megas not too long ago, one of which was Gardevoir, and I actually got Gardevoir in my Pokemon trading card game online, so I was already feeling building a team for it or finding a team for it, but when I got the card I was like, okay, I have to do it this week, guys. So as I already promised in my Facebook, let's play with Gardevoir the Mega. Let's do it. And I found this really interesting team build on the Rate My Team. I find a lot of teams there that are really useful, helping me to play outside of my comfort zone with some different playstyles, different sets, and well, it keeps me on my toes. So I think it really helps to find a few teams there and getting a feeling of different ways to play the game. And after you got the feeling, then perhaps build your own team. So for now we're gonna focus on this team. It's of course based on Gardevoir Mega. It has Taunt, Hyper Voice as a stab, Psy Shock as stab, and Hidden Power Fire for those pesky steel types, bug types like Scizor and stuff. So yeah, it's a mon that hit hard, but we're gonna see what we can do. It's a jolly nature, of course, making sure I speed type with other base 100s. Yeah, base 100. So that's pretty cool Pokemon. I've not used it so far at all, I think, so it's gonna be interesting. It has really good synergy with Excadrill, and as you can see, this is a Sand Rush Excadrill working together with Hippowdon, so it's Gardevoir with Sand. It's a Life Orb Sand Rush Excadrill with Sword Dance, Iron Head, Earthquake and Rock Slide. Sword Dance being here to deal with any stall teams, I think, but even without the boost it still hits pretty hard. It has like 370 attack, so imagine going for Iron Head, outspeeding, having a chance to flinch. It's amazing. And outspeed because of Sand Rush. To get the sand up though, I really need something that starts the sand, and Hippowdon fits that role pretty well, or well, almost perfectly I'd say. It has a slack off, so it's also my defensive wall, making sure I can get my HP back through leftovers or slack off. EQ for any taunt users, and Stealth Rock and Whirlwind to get rid of setup mons. So pretty interesting running Hippowdon. It's also a mon that we not have seen that often on the team, so pretty cool. Of course, Greninja still being in the tier for now. Let's use it while we can, as some people like to say. It has Water Shuriken, Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse and Ice Beam, and yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So as long as I can get my Battle Bond, then I'm set. We got a Landorus here with the Fly MZ. Sword Dance is also a backup wall breaker if I have to. Also rocking Smackdown for any flying types like Skarmory or Celesteela, after which I can use Earthquake to hit them pretty hard. And we have a Z move, Fly MZ Fly, which turns into what, Super Sonic Sky Strike, I think that's correct. So hit well, mons like Tangrowth, I guess that's the main one. Perhaps Tapu Bulu or Venusaur, something like that, but it's pretty cool. It also runs Intimidate, which can be really helpful. And last but not least, we see a return of Mantine to the team. We've been running Mantine in a team a while back, and I was surprised to see it in another team suggested, and I'm really curious if we can do well again. This time it's my special wall with Roost Scald, Toxic and Defog. So this is the team. Let's see if we can get some kills with Gardevoir, and if not, then with something else. This week I'm really aiming to be on a positive ratio, so win more than I lose. Fingers crossed. Press up the thumbs up to give me some luck. That makes no sense because we already recorded, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see if we can get ourselves some nice battles with this team. And if you have any comment on the team, then feel free to put that down below. Let's head to battle number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're facing an ugly shiny team with a green Pelipper and a pink Swampert. Really, why would you do this? This actually hurts my eyes physically. But guys, let me show you something really quickly. My first game I tried to record. Turn 1, my opponent dipped left. A second game, turn 11, my opponent dipped left with 5 Pokemon remaining. Game number 3, you might have seen it if I don't find enough other games, but my opponent dipped turn 23, still with 5 Pokemon. So I'm trying really hard to get a good team or a good battle out with this team, but people don't want to play today. What's wrong with people? I don't know, I'm really trying, but... So right off the bat we're gonna face Pelipper. This is a rain team giving a lot of trouble to my team, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. People actually said Mantine to run Hidden Power Electric over like Toxic, I guess, or something, or Defog if I run Excadrill with Rapid Spin. I think we're gonna go for it anyway. Get a Toxic off on Pelipper or something else that comes in. Knock off, we lose our leftovers, but you get Toxic, so you're on a timer, even though it probably has Roost. And we're gonna Scald. Ferrothorn might come in. Anything else? Zapdos. I mean, if I can burn that, that would be amazing. And it's in the rain, so that's not bad damage at all. I'm gonna go for Hippowdon. Hidden Power Ice might be coming, so I'm not switching in Lando. But this should be able to eat that pretty well. Well, not amazing, but we're gonna take it. And even though this might be Defog, we're gonna go for Stealth Rocks. And we get them up. Ferrothorn comes out. And I don't think we can actually stop it from coming in. And I don't really want to defog anyway. So what would be the best way to deal with this? I guess HP Fire would help. I can also go Sword Dance up with Lando. I think it would be pretty cool too. So he get his rocks, but I can Sword Dance. And I'm not sure how much I need, but we'll deal with it. So we get a Sword Dance off. Hidden Ice Punch might be coming. Now I want to cog this again. Landorus. Landorus T. Flying Z. Let's see, it's +2 attack. Versus Swampert. Please ignore that sound. And I'm gonna close down that really quickly so it doesn't bother us again. And how much does this do? Earthquake actually kills. So Swampert's gone, and that's the main abuser for his rain. I mean, of course, Greninja also does work, but it's nice. Bring in Greninja. So Greninja cannot kill me if he has Ice Beam. Greninja. Let's say it's a choice specs, so that's the one, yeah, definitely. So I cannot stay in here. But Mantine is a pretty good switch in, I think. And let's see if he's actually specs Greninja or, well, Battle Bond or Protein. That's actually the question. Ice Beam doesn't heal me, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna get Roost off here. Ice Beam did 22, so I should be able to live it as long as he doesn't freeze me. He's not Protein, so he's definitely the other one. And I'm thinking this could be Devastating Drake, but I should be able to live one hit at least. So I'm gonna go for another Roost. He's gonna defog, so that's fine. I still got my rocks, so I can get them back. And I want a Toxic Larios. Put that on a timer. If he brings in Pelipper, which is already toxic, then so be it. I like to toxic anything else too, but I don't think Latios can OHKO me. I mean, I'm especially defensive, so it should be fine. And let's hope my opponent actually keeps playing for a change. We get Pelipper, so that's unfortunate. It's already toxic, but at the same time, what is this going to do to me? I'm gonna go for Scald. Will Hurricane. I get confused. That could be a bit scary, I guess, but let's just roost. Yeah, I love to keep this alive though. It's gonna do wonders versus Latios, and confusion ended. So we get a roost off 100%. We're back to full. Pelipper's dropping low. Scald on Ferrothorn. Can I get a burn? I cannot. That's fine. Hippowdon getting rid of the rain would be a nice start. And I can even get a slack off. And my rocks if I want them. Don't leave, don't leave, stay! Luxray's bomb, stay! It's not over yet. I'm really happy that we got rid of Swampert that early, because that's the main problem. Power Whip's, I guess, kind of predictable what I wanted to do here. I am faster though. And this did a lot, but I still have my leftover, so slack off should be fine. He misses it even, so that's nice for me. And I'm definitely risking Staff Rocks at this point. Should do a lot of work with Zapdos, and even Pelipper takes damage from it, so I don't mind taking damage for it. And if he goes for it again, then it's neutral on Lando. So I want to go for EQ here. If I go for Sword Dance and he brings in Greninja at the same time, that's going to be a problem. I mean, it's his only play, right? Or, well, Pelipper works too, but could even bring in Zapdos. Yeah, I was thinking about it just a little bit too late. Would Smackdown kill? Landorus versus Zapdos. Let's say defensive for Smackdown does 50. Yeah, that kills. And I'm faster? No, I'm not. Mantine's not a good switch in. Let's bring in Hippowdon again. He probably will Devog. Hidden Power Ice. Okay. Let's say he goes for another one. Let's bring in Excadrill. Yeah, that's perfect. So now I outspeed. And let's Iron Head. Drop this Zapdos. We keep our rocks up, which means that Pelipper's also coming in on a lot lower. And my opponent dips. Come on. Is this team really that scary that opponents just leave? What's going on? I don't know, guys. So we pick up another W, which is amazing, but I don't know. I'd love to have a full game. I'm gonna give it one more shot and see if that's better than the one we got so far. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to use a game like this, which is really premature to surrender. At the same time, Excadrill with the sand should do a lot of work, but I'm not sure about surrendering this quickly. I think we would have won anyway, but okay. Let's see if we can get ourselves a better game than this one. It's at least better than the last one. This one ended at turn 23. This one got to 22, but we knocked out 2 of his big mons. So we should have been fine. Greninja. Can we check Greninja with Mantine at 93? Yeah, definitely. We can also check Latios with the same one. We kill Ferrothorn with Hidden Power Fire, or even EQ after an SD. And Pelipper comes in really low, so would die to Rock Slide or whatever. So we would have had this one, Unfortunately, my opponent doesn't want to finish the game. Would have been nice. Let's see if we can get a better one, guys. Let's try to find a game number 2, I guess. Hey guys, welcome back. This is game number 69 by now. But for you guys, it should be game number 2. We're gonna attempt one more time to get a decent battle where people don't go away at turn 15. Oh, come on, why are people... Oh, they're annoying me to no ends, but we're gonna start off fresh. We see Lopunny, which is the Mega, just got released. We got Masquerain, which shouldn't be in OU. Nidoking, same story. Marowak, Heatran, and Cloyster. Cloyster being one of those mons that could actually do pretty well in OU, but Nidoking's either Scarf or Life Orb. Masquerain, Leftovers. I don't know what else. I love to have my rocks up though. So I'm gonna go and hit Powdon. He brings in Masquerain. So this might have defog, I don't know. I don't know what Masquerain does. But we're gonna do it. Ice Beam. I can take one, get my rocks up, and go back to just above half. And switch into Mantine. See what he does. Sticky Web. Unfortunate. Sticky Web. Okay. I'm gonna go for Skull. How is this intimidating anyway? And no matter what comes in, nothing really appreciates taking a Skull, so he misses an Air Slash. And I get a burn together with Sand. That's gonna be enough to get rid of Masquerain. So he has his webs up. But so be it, not much that we can do about it. And I'm trying to be more positive, but oh god, I'm a little bit tilted. Cloyster comes out, and we can Toxic this. I should be able to take one of those as a crit in between. And it's a physical hitting move, so I'm not sure how Hippowdon takes it, especially being Half-Life. He's not gonna take it, but we get a Sand up, which means that I'm gonna be very fast. Not sure if I'm able to outspeed though. He's gonna take turns though. And just in case I live, which I don't. Please ignore my cat in the background. And I'm not sure if Greninja kills at this point. I would say so. And that would give me my Battle Bond, yes. So priority move on Greninja rocks. I get my Battle Bond. Looks like I'm finally popping off on Greninja. Lopunny comes out, which would be Fake Out, I think. And it is. And Ice Punch would be coming next. Looking at my opponent's team, Mantine could still do work though. If it outspeeds Nidoking, not sure if it does. I think it would be the best sack right now. Power Up Punch. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna attempt to Roost, which I'm obviously not gonna get. But I can try to Skull in case he does something. If he missed that, it would have been amazing. And this mon is really fast. I'm gonna get my Lando back up. He has Fake Out, Power Up Punch, High Jump Kick. Does he have Power Punch? He doesn't have Ice Punch. So this should do a lot of work. We get rid of Lopunny. I take that. Nidoking comes out, which is huge power. Again, Excadrill is not doing anything besides taking an Ice Beam for the team. And we're gonna EQ just in case. He brings out Heatran. I take that. He's on a balloon. And my cat is really starting to bug me. We're gonna Rock Slide. Give it a balloon at least. He misses a Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunate, my man. So I'm gonna get another attack off. He could have knocked me out ages ago, but Excadrill is gonna take a life. And Heatran... Does Heatran not outspeed me even after all this? So EQ. Excadrill actually doing work with the webs up. No sun. Unfortunate guys, but we finally have a game where we got at least through this last month. I'm gonna take it for now. Wednesday will be the next episode. So if you're hyped for this team doing more work, then stay tuned. If you have any suggestions on changing it or improving my plays, feel free to drop it down below. Of course, there would be a question of the day, probably something related to Gardevoir. Not sure what yet, so it's on the top side of the layout. Feel free to answer it, I would really appreciate it. Have yourselves a great day, and yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.